Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Gaz9919 here, and what we're going to be doing today is simply changing the spark plugs on Dennis, see what sort of state they're in, and I hope that they've been changed at least once in Dennis's lifetime. But that's something we're going to find out and, see how shot they are. Hopefully I don't just go to unbolt them and they just snap into pieces, because I can sort of see that happening with it, because these are proper rust buckets. These Mark 5s are, as you may know if you have ever owned one or do currently own one. But without further ado, let's get to the car and let's get this changed. Okay, so I've just taken the coil out and I'll be honest guys, it ain't good. So it looks like the rocker cover gasket has gone from the inside. I was wondering why I was losing oil, and this is apparently where it's been going. So now I'm going to have to clean this up, because I can't exactly put the coil back on with an oily plug. I'll have to see what I can do. Right then guys, so if I have to be honest, that was quite a big surprise. It was like swamp in there. What I've basically done, didn't film it because I just wanted to get on with it and just get it cleared and get the plugs changed more than anything. Now, in this situation I was left with two sort of things I could do. I could keep the old spark plugs in there, just clean it up and put the HT leads back on, or I could clean it up and put the new ones on. And I pulled one of the spark plugs out, and having seen the state of the spark plugs, I think I'm just going to risk it and put the new ones in after I've cleaned the chambers out and whatnot. Yeah, I'm going to see how it goes. Might check it in another few thousand miles. But I need to have some spark plugs at the ready as well, because if it is like that again and the spark plugs get drenched in oil, I'm not going to be able to then connect the HT lead back up to it. It needs to be a clean connection. But anyway, let's have a look at the state of these spark plugs. So upon inspection, these really do look like they've been in a car for about 20 years. You've got all the oil residue, you've got the burn marks there. These really look like they have not been changed in a long time. It's hard to really distinguish anything too much about these spark plugs because they are drenched in oil. But yeah, they haven't had a good life, and as you can see with this one, it's got a crack down there. So yeah, this is the one I saw and the one that made me decide to actually change them and put the new ones in. There's another one here. I think there's another one with a crack in somewhere. But again, it's just all that gunkiness there, and it's had a hard life, this spark plug has. Well, these spark plugs have. So yeah, and I'm quite happy as well, because these are exactly the same ones as I replaced it with. I mean, when I got the car, it looked like the air filter, the pollen filter, well, the air filter was changed, but obviously tightened down badly. The oil was horrendous, the brakes were horrendous, the pollen filter was horrendous, the suspension was horrendous. So it really is a car that's had the bare minimum done to it, and it's very risky. It's £300, and it's £300 for a reason that I paid for the car. But it's the more work I do on it, the more of a risk it seems. But yeah, I think potentially if worst ever did come to worst and the engine went bye-bye, I think I would try and replace it with another 1.2. I know obviously there's some people out there who think, oh, well, if you're going to replace a 1.2, why not replace it with something a bit more powerful? And I don't want it. It's the small engine of that car is quite a large part of what makes that car what it is. It's not a fast car. I'm not trying to kid anybody with it. And I always say this with the 125s. There's no point trying to kid anybody that, it's like trying to go on as if it's really fast and that. It isn't really. It's just a 1.2 litre, but it's kind of cool to keep that authenticity about it and just I don't know. There's something about going slow in that car that it gives it character with it going so slow, and how you just feel everything, every gear change, everything in that car, and that's one of the reasons why I love that. And it's the best car I've owned, honestly. That's basically it for changing the spark plugs. Bit of a surprise in there, but hey ho, we'll see what the future brings. As always, if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, maybe even hit that bell icon for notifications on future uploads. Until the next time, guys, peace.